Howdy folks, hey, I got another little gizmo right here that I happened to stumble across there on the interwebs. It's for the Osmo Pocket. It's an accessory that I think you may need to consider, that you might want to really consider. This is an accessory you might want to consider for the Osmo Pocket. This little gizmo is the NB-CNC aluminum expansion module, and what that is, folks, it's really intuitive. It has a 3/8 and it has a 1/4 tap right there on the bottom, and if you turn this thing around, and you see also a couple of 1/4 taps right there on top. And you're asking, well, why should I have two here and two there? Well, that gives you versatility and ways of mounting things up here if you want to mount a microphone or God knows what kind of accessories. And then of course you can also mount sticks, tripods, all sorts of different things. What I have used for this, folks, let me show you. This is the old selfie stick that I remember that the old selfie stick here that was passed along here when the original Osmo came out, and we were able to put our Osmo handle right here with the 1/4 and the rosette here on the side of the old Osmo, if you remember that. Ball head right here. We have this little ball head that gives us the opportunity to just slightly give this a little tilt. Plus, it has a 1/4 with the rosette right here on the side, and of course the optional phone holder that you can put in here. And with that, you can also have the phone mounted there. And with this little bracket here, folks, we also have enough room. If you were to attach the wireless Wi-Fi module to the bottom of this, that will certainly work. I mean, come on, for $10, this is not a bad deal. And then what I generally do, folks, is I have it in a slight angle. So when I do my selfies, I have it like this. And then what I do generally, frame myself from about waist up. That way it gives me a better frame, so it's not going to really reveal that I'm holding this stick, but it gives me the distance that I need. Plus with the face detect, it will then follow me around, and it's a great way to be using this setup to vlog, to do all sorts of different things. Reporters, even at independent television stations, if they want to shoot their own stand-up, I mean, what a better way to do it, and just have a lavalier of some sort of a microphone on you, second audio to record your sound, because as we all know, the sound on this one is not the best in the world. But this is the setup. I'm going to give you another shot here on the Sony RX100 version 5, but this is just the coolest thing. This is just amazing how that is just designed. And let me just show you how that works. Let me just go ahead and take that off the stick here for just a moment. This thing here is just so intuitive. It is just a collar that fits around the Osmo. And as you know, the Osmo Pocket is rounded in the back and flat in the front. So you have this little screw right here that you just undo, and then it should slide right on out, you know? And then if you have the Wi-Fi module, it plugs right out down to the bottom there, and you can be wireless with that as well. Again, 3/8 1/4 tap right here on the bottom, and two 1/4 on the top. And this just comes out. This just basically comes out, and then you have this. You can just, have that in your pocket. Hopefully you won't lose that, or you just run something through there. But I generally don't unscrew this all the way for an obvious reason I will show you right now, because if I were to unscrew this completely, you have to be aware that this thing is not anchored in anywhere. It's just loose. So you want to be sure that's all the way in and it's not going to go anywhere. So then you just tighten that to a point where the gap almost closes. It's still there a little bit, and then the Osmo should just fit right on in there. Again, the flat portion of the Osmo is in the front, and then it just slides right on in, and then you can just tighten that, making sure it's in there good and tight. So like that, and then you're off, ready to go. So this is the coolest little gadget. I just thought I'll share that with you folks. It's only $10. You can pick it up on Amazon. It's really, really nice. What do you call, what is it, what does that have that written on there? And I have something written on there. But it definitely is designed for the Osmo Pocket. It's CNC aluminum machined. It's a very good, heavy-duty quality piece of equipment. It's not made out of cheap plastic. Consider it for $10. The link to that item is in the description below. Also, if you like this video and like to see more of those kind of videos as I introduce all sorts of different gadgets, please make sure you click the like button and comment down below if you like, or even subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, while you're subscribing, there's a little bell to be notified. So next time I have a video about little gadgets and whatnots, you will be notified and be able to get to see that video as well. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this interesting video. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.